Hello, you're new. What can I get you to drink tonight? Pure ethanol isn't on the menu, I'm afraid, but I'm sure we can find something that'll suit your tastes. Feel free to take a look at the wall or the cocktail list to see if anything interests you. Or I can guess. I can certainly try. It's a fun little game I like to play with new customers when it's slow. What do you say? If you don't like it, your first drink is free. Excellent. Let me look at you. You could be a whiskey drinker, but I sorta doubt it. Whiskey people tend to hold themselves a certain way, like they're just waiting to be asked what their favorite Scottish distillery is. There's beer, but beer people are boring, and you don't look boring. You're not a hard sparkling water drinker because no one wastes the time to come into a bar and sit down for a White Claw. Also, you look like you have taste. It's not just White Claw, I'm a certified sparkling water hater. Now shush, you're distracting me. So we all love a rum and coke. Add lime and it's a Cuba Libre, which I love even more. It's gorgeous and a classic. I call this a Cuba and North Carolina Libre. It's a mouthful, but you won't complain when you get a mouthful. I like to pretend I'm a mixologist when it's slow. I replace the Coke with Cheerwine, so it has a cherry and lime flavor profile. How do you like it? Good, I'm glad. Don't worry, even if you like it, your first drink is free. I love this game, and I never get to make this for people. Alright, now that you've got a drink in your hand, how can I help you? I feel like I've done this long enough to get a good read on people when they walk through my door, and the impression I get from you is that the whole song and dance service with a smile experience might not be what you're looking for at the moment. It's not that obvious, I'm just looking for it. People walking into a bar alone, there's only so many moods they could be in. You're not in the best one, and that's okay. If you're not up for chit-chat, I'll keep your drink topped up and my mouth shut. You want to pick me up? I'll give you the old charm and razzle-dazzle. Pick your poison. Pretty thing like you? Hardly a downer. Don't you worry. Too much? It just happens. Really, it's hard to bring the mood down on a quiet night in a quiet place like this. The salarymen down at the other end certainly don't care, so you shouldn't either. That is to say, I care. Enough to hear out your woes if you want to tell them. I disagree. Listening to patrons' troubles over a drink? That's basically in the bartender handbook right next to check IDs and play along when customers ask for a martini shaken, not stirred, even if that's a shitty drink. Oh, the worst, shaking waters it down. It physically pains me to make it, especially since I get that request at least twice a week. So what's up? Work? Family? Friends? Dating? No, I'm unattached at the moment, but I've done the whole dating circuit. I know how that shit can suck. What is it? Too many hot singles breaking down your door? Yeah? Can I ask how it went? I have to admit, your date can't have gone that well if you came right from the restaurant next door to drink your sorrows. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Ooh. You're joking. You're not. Oh my God, where did you find this person? America's Most Wanted? Please tell me they're not getting a second date. Probably. Come on, that maybe wasn't the worst date you've ever been on, but you can do better. Because you can do better than someone who laps at their water glass like a dog. In a restaurant. That's insane. Respectfully disagree. I do agree that it's unrealistic to think you'll find the perfect person right away. Relationships require time and effort and compromise. That doesn't mean they should be hard, though, that you should saddle yourself with a fixer-upper. How does that saying go? There's plenty of fish in the sea? Because there are, and you absolutely shouldn't settle for a catfish. I don't know, a catfish is the grossest, lamest fish I could think of. Plenty of fish. Is that one of those dating apps? No, not 'cause I'm in a relationship or not looking. I don't really like the process of dating apps and websites, the whole pomp and circumstance of it. I think it's something about selling and marketing drinks all day and not wanting to have to market myself too on top of all that. Not that I'm above that or anything, it just doesn't appeal to me. I go... Well, I was about to say I go out and meet people the old-fashioned way, but one, that makes me sound like a pretentious hipster, and two, it wouldn't even be true. I wish it were, but I don't really make the time for it. I work. I spend time with my friends and family when I'm not working. It's not that I don't go out, but you really have to make an effort to go out and meet new people, which is something I'm not really prioritizing, I guess. I do, as much as the next person. Why? Do I strike you as the casual hookup type? I'm not. At least not anymore. I don't know. I think when it happens, it'll be organic. It'll just happen by the grace of, I don't know, serendipity, fate, chance, all that stuff. If I don't, I don't. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it will. I know it in the same way anybody knows anything about love, which is... I don't really. I feel it. No, it's not as simple or as lazy as that. It's more like... I think fate is less like a helicopter parent and more like a really good teacher. It's not going to repeatedly shove your soulmate in your face until you get the hint, but it'll be obvious if you're looking for it, if you're ready for it. The person who's right for me isn't going to fall into my lap like a rom-com because that'd be too easy. It's more likely they'll walk into my bar and I have to take the initiative to make the first move. That's what this is, by the way. Me making the first move. Because you're beautiful. Because you're interesting and easy to talk to. Because I haven't seen you smile yet, but I'd bet tonight's tips that it'll light this place up. That's it for now. Simple as breathing. Do we need more reasons than that? I like simple, personally. I like straightforward. Like I said, I don't think all this has to be hard per se. Fortune doesn't favor martyrs. Fortune favors the bold. And I want to be so bold as to ask you out on a date. To a much better restaurant than you went to tonight, I should add. Let's just say there's staff coming here to unwind after their shifts. I love them to pieces, and they're always welcome here, but I'm not sure I want to pay money for the food they've made. I know too much. Why the hell would I pity you? You're hot. Of course you're hot. Bartenders live on tips, but do you think I flirt and play the guess the drink game with every Tom, Dick, and Larry that walks in here? Hey, do I flirt with you guys? I bet you do. Look but don't touch, losers. I've checked your IDs. I know where you bums live. There's that smile. I was right. That's a showstopper. It's a good thing we're not on Tumblr where disparaging any kind of fish will get you death threats. I'm sure the catfish is fine. Please don't kill me.